The night is quiet, the city lights shimmering against glass towers and rain-kissed pavement. And then from a distance you hear it, a low, controlled growl that doesn't shout for attention, but commands it anyway. The 2027 Audi RS5 Sedan doesn't arrive loudly. It arrives with presence. You see it first in silhouette. The wide stance, the confident shoulders, that unmistakable Audi single-frame grille finished in gloss black, framed by razor-sharp, matrix LED headlights that slice through the darkness like precision instruments. This isn't just another luxury sports sedan. This is the evolution of performance wrapped in elegance. Walk around it slowly. Notice how the sculpted hood dips subtly toward the grille. How the fenders flare just enough to hint at the power beneath. The 20-inch forged wheels fill the arches perfectly, revealing massive red brake calipers that whisper promises of control. The roofline sweeps back with coupe-like grace, flowing into a subtle rear lip spoiler that feels more tailored than attached. And at the back, the OLED taillights glow with an almost digital artistry. Alive, animated, futuristic. The 2027 RS5 Sedan feels like it was carved from a single block of intention. Now open the door. There's a weight to it. A reassuring solid click. Slide into the driver's seat and you're greeted by Valcona leather, wrapped tightly over RS Sport. Seats that hold you, not aggressively but confidently. The stitching, diamond quilted and perfectly aligned, feels handcrafted. Your fingers trace the Alcantara on the flat-bottom steering wheel. It's soft, textured, inviting. The cabin smells new but not synthetic. It smells refined. Real materials. Brushed aluminum. Carbon fiber accents that don't scream performance but quietly declare it. The ambient lighting glows in customizable hues, washing over the door panels and dashboard like soft neon in a private lounge. At night, it feels less like a car interior and more like a personal cockpit suspended in light. In front of you, the fully digital Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus display comes alive, crisp, fluid. The tachometer pulses subtly as the engine idles. The center touchscreen blends seamlessly into the dash, responsive to the lightest touch. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a Bang & Olufsen 3D sound system that turns even silence into anticipation. Press the start button. The 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 awakens with a deep, controlled rumble. It's not chaotic. It's disciplined power. 444 horsepower waiting patiently. There's a subtle vibration through the seat, just enough to remind you that this machine is alive. Pull the shifter into drive. As you ease onto the road, the RS5 feels composed, almost gentle. The adaptive suspension smooths over imperfections like they were never there. In comfort mode, it glides, refined, quiet, sophisticated. But this car isn't built just to cruise. Switch into dynamic. The exhaust note sharpens instantly. The steering tightens. The throttle response becomes electric. You press the accelerator, and suddenly the world compresses behind you. 0 to 60 happens in just over 3.5 seconds. There's no drama, no wheel spin, just relentless. Controlled acceleration thanks to Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive system. It grips the asphalt like it refuses to let go. On a winding road, the RS5 Sedan feels smaller than it. Is agile, precise, the sport differential. Distributes power intelligently, pulling you through corners with confidence. The steering communicates every nuance of the pavement. You're not fighting the car, you're flowing with it. And yet, despite all that performance, there's comfort. Real comfort. Road noise is hushed. Wind barely whispers past the frameless windows. The cabin remains a sanctuary even as the engine roars outside. At night, driving the RS5 feels cinematic. The ambient lighting glows softly. The OLED taillights reflect faintly in storefront windows as you pass. The head-up display projects speed and navigation directly into your line of sight. Keeping your focus forward, you feel in control, connected, elevated. This is the kind of car that changes your posture when you drive it. Shoulders back, hands steady at 9 and 3. It makes ordinary commutes feel intentional. It turns late-night drives into therapy sessions. It's powerful but never reckless, luxurious but never soft. And then there's the price. The 2027 Audi RS5 Sedan is expected to start around $80,000 in the United States, depending on options. Fully equipped with performance packages, carbon ceramic brakes, and premium interior upgrades, it can climb closer to $90,000. But when you consider what it delivers, a near supercar sprint daily usability, cutting-edge technology, and unmistakable design, it feels less like a cost and more like an investment in experience. Because this car isn't just about numbers, it's about the feeling when the garage door opens and the LED headlights ignite in sequence. It's about the subtle nod from strangers at a stoplight who recognize what they're looking at. It's about the quiet confidence of knowing that beneath your right foot lies precision-engineered power waiting to respond. The 2027 Audi RS5 Sedan doesn't beg for attention. It earns admiration. It's the balance between fury and finesse, between performance and polish, between everyday life and extraordinary moments. And as you park it at the end of the night, engine ticking softly as it cools, you glance back one more time, because cars like this aren't just driven, they're experienced.